After making his debut in the Chilean league aged just 15, Alexis Sanchez has enjoyed an illustrious 2-decade career. He's won honours in 5 countries, playing for some of the world's biggest sides. But what happens if you simulate his career on Football Manager 2007? Let's find out. We're back in 2006. Sanchez is playing on loan with Colo Colo in his homeland. Udinese is his parent club, but to get him first team minutes, he'll be playing in Chile. Thus far in his career, he's made 34 appearances, all which came with Cobreloa. Despite his young years, he's already a pretty versatile player. They have him as a natural striker, but he's more than capable of playing on either wing. Let's advance a few years and see what he can achieve. It's July 2013, and Alexis has made his way to Portsmouth. Already at the age of 24, he's had over £17 million worth of transfer fees spent on him. His best season in Italy came in 2008 as he helped Udinese to a 5th place finish, just 3 points away from the Champions League places. This form led Wigan Athletic to sign him for £9 million. During his first 2 seasons with the club, he registered 14 goals and assists in the league. His first goal in English football came in a 3-2 defeat away against Man City. This was probably one of the stranger goals he scored during his career. Wigan here playing nicely through the middle, bit of an error there by Jonathan Woodgate and also Skirtle, and that initial shot just goes perfectly in the path of Sanchez. This scoring form led him to sign for Portsmouth, where he's achieved a few respectable mid-table finishes. There have been some lows though. In the 2013 FA Cup final, Sanchez played the first 80 minutes as his side lost out to Coventry City on penalties. There's been similar heartache internationally. After failing to qualify for the 2010 World Cup, Chile were eliminated in the group stage of the 2011 Copa America. Back in England though, Portsmouth are building an impressive roster. And with the signing of Stuart Downing for £20 million, maybe Sanchez can finally get his hands on that elusive trophy. 5 more years have passed, and the Chilean has moved the length of the country to join Sunderland. He hit some good scoring form with Portsmouth, but he'd leave the club for just £2.6 million. It kind of makes sense, as they were relegated in 2014, and Sanchez was amongst their highest paid players. With Sunderland, things have been going well. He played 31 league games in 2017 as his side finished 7th. In the FA Cup though, he's had to endure another final defeat, this time in a 1-0 loss to Man City. For Chile, he's still a regular. In the 2015 edition, they finished 2nd in their group and would meet Argentina in the quarter-final. Unfortunately, this would be the end of the road for Chile. A nice bit of play there by Mascherano to win the ball back and advance it. Some good interplay, and suicidal defending here to leave Messi with that much space. Argentina would win 1-0. The 2014 World Cup saw some credibility restored. For one, they qualified. In the group stage against Holland, Sanchez enjoyed one of the best games of his career. Needing a victory to top the group, Sanchez really stepped up for Chile here. Holland playing the high line there, the long ball over the top sets Sanchez free, and he rounds the keeper with composure and fires it in. This goal demonstrated Chile's qualities more as a team. They advanced the ball down the left-hand side, Marc Gonzalez getting a nice bit of space. He plays it inside, and then a lovely cutback for Sanchez in the middle to finish. Once again though, in the first knockout stage they would be eliminated by Argentina. Let's move on to the end of his career and see what the final few years have in store. Seemingly we've gone full circle. Alexis has returned to Serie A with Lazio. At the age of 34, he plans to retire shortly. He signed with the Rome club on a free transfer in 2019. Since joining, he's been pretty impactful, scoring 25 league goals. He's been demonstrating that versatility as well. In the Premier League, he was utilised up front a lot. For Chile, they've played him wide on the left, and here he's been operating on the right-hand side. The move to Italy hasn't been plain sailing though. After a couple of mid-table finishes, they found themselves in a relegation battle, only missing out on the drop due to the head-to-head record against Napoli. There was more disappointment in his final World Cup, as they failed to make it out of the group stage. But there was some redemption. In their opening Copa America 2019 game, Sanchez was on the scoresheet as his side beat Paraguay. With 6 points, they emerged as Group A's winners. Back-to-back victories against Venezuela and Mexico put the Chileans into the final. It wasn't a great start though. After just 9 minutes, Argentina take a 1-0 lead. Chile do get the ball here on the attack, with Sanchez on the left. He tries the lofted ball, and the striker just dominates him in the air. 10 minutes later, and with the game tied, Chile are attacking through the middle. Through ball to Toledo, who beats his man. His initial shot saved, but who else other than Alexis Sanchez there with a great finish. And just like that, at the 4th time of asking, Alexis Sanchez has his first trophy win. He finishes his career with 705 appearances, 169 goals and 22 assists. Whilst he hasn't reached the heights he did in reality, still a pretty impressive career. As we slowly near the end of his playing days, it will be interesting to see whether he finishes with Inter Milan, or if a final adventure is on the cards. Thank you for watching this video.